From scandals to secret parties with the ladies to a surprising encounter with steroids, LeBron King James has a treasure mine of unexpected facts that will surprise you. Gear up because you're gonna see 10 things you didn't know about LeBron James. Sophia Scandal. We're starting our list off with a bomb that exploded bigger than the 4th of July fireworks. Picture Sofia Franklin, host of the beloved podcast Sophia with an F, mid-broadcast discussing the usual, this time Adam Levine's latest tabloid headlines. Then, without warning, she catapults an explosive revelation into the world. The shocker is about none other than LeBron James, basketball superstar, Mr. Space Jam, and supposedly a secret party maestro. Franklin claims that LeBron likes to throw hush-hush parties where guests must sign an NDA before they can even cross the threshold. This allegation detonates the internet into chaos. LeBron's fan base is instantly divided, not unlike a ball hitting the net after a LeBron three-pointer. One side defends their hero with the staunch, "Not our LeBron," while the other half whispers, "Well, that's old news in Cleveland." What a dramatic jump ball to kick things off. The EPO LeBron Scandal. Chael Sonnen, a name synonymous with the MMA scene, has a knack for raising eyebrows. Recently, he dropped a bombshell allegation against basketball titan LeBron James, claiming that the NBA superstar uses erythropoietin, EPO, a performance-enhancing drug. It seems that these claims are as gripping as one of Sonnen's famed takedowns. Sonnen, never one to shy away from controversy, claimed that they shared the same drug guy. Now, how about that for a plot twist? He insists that EPO, the drug that tripped up Lance Armstrong, helps to keep LeBron's energy levels up throughout games. Given that LeBron's more like an Energizer bunny that never quits, it does get one thinking. But hold your horses. LeBron has always been the paragon of sportsmanship with a track record as spotless as a freshly polished court. But who can know for sure? Could the King really be supplementing his game with something stronger than a protein shake? Another Sophia? We started our list with a bang, but wait till you hear about Party 2 because we're taking things up a notch. Now brace yourselves because we're diving into the did they, didn't they saga of LeBron James and Instagram stunner Sofia Jamora. She's an Instagram model so hot that she could probably give the Kardashians a run for their followers. Word around the town was our king of the court, LeBron, might have a thing with this internet sensation. Just when we're all busy with the LeBron chatter, Sofia Jamora steps up to the plate. She says loud and clear, "Stop right there. I never dated a basketball guy." That's like a surprise hailstorm on a sunny day, isn't it? So the story turns, leaving us all scratching our heads. What's true? What's not? Meanwhile, Sophia, the star of Instagram, seems unfazed. She says there's a whole sea of people, or followers, out there for her. But what about LeBron? As this episode ends, don't forget the game's not over yet. Remember, there's still so much more you don't know about LeBron. So stick around for the next thrilling story. The controversial gift. When LeBron James turned 18, a shiny Hummer H2 appeared in his driveway, a birthday present from his mom, Gloria. This fancy ride was a big surprise since they didn't have a lot of money. It got people wondering, how did Gloria buy LeBron such an expensive gift? Well, she borrowed $50,000. Even though there's a rule that says you can't give gifts worth more than $100, right? Gloria found a way around it, but this didn't go unnoticed. People started saying that Gloria had found a sneaky way to give LeBron the fancy Hummer. When word got about the birthday present, it made headlines. Suddenly, the school sports association was keeping a close eye on LeBron. They were worried that they broke the rules by taking the Hummer and that it might mess up his future in basketball. But LeBron didn't let the drama distract him. He just kept on playing great basketball, leading his team to win games. And it turned out well for LeBron in the end. He was able to challenge the school sports association's decision, they removed his suspension, and he was allowed to keep playing basketball in high school. The controversy that could have ruined everything didn't slow him down one bit. the 9-year-old phenom. LeBron James effortlessly showcased his athleticism, writing his name into the all-time greats. He's got more points to his name than anyone else in the history of the NBA. Claims of performance-enhancing drug use aside, there's no denying LeBron's raw talent and tenacity. Whether he's powered by EPO or just good old-fashioned hard work and a love for the game, LeBron continues to be a dominant force on the court. But let's roll back the clock a bit. Just how athletic was this basketball wizard when he was a kid? Let's zoom in on 9-year-old LeBron, a young player on the East Dragons youth football team. He was like a mini Goliath, a kid with the speed of a cheetah and the build of a mini tank. Folks couldn't wrap their heads around it. No way he's only 9, they'd say. Some even demanded to see his birth certificate. Talk about not believing what's right in front of you, right? And it wasn't just people watching the games. Parents from rival teams would whisper among themselves, thinking maybe LeBron was somehow older than he was letting on. The idea of a 9-year-old being this good was just too wild for them. Sure, every once in a blue moon, a kid shows up on the field who's so talented people scratch their heads. But asking for a birth certificate, that's taking it to a whole new level. This just goes to show how extraordinary LeBron was even as a kid. They didn't call him a freak of nature for nothing, huh? Rising above adversity, King James's journey to NBA stardom wasn't exactly a smooth sail. As a child, LeBron knew what it meant to have no place to call home. He spent a major part of his early years moving from one friend's couch to another, living in different apartments in Akron's projects. Picture a young LeBron, a third of his life without a permanent roof over his head. Challenging, right? The woman behind his strength, his mom, Gloria Marie James, was just 16 when she had him. His dad, Anthony McClelland, was nowhere in the picture. Gloria did her best to provide for LeBron, but life was a rough ride. They found themselves in different places, relying heavily on friends and even strangers for support. LeBron's upbringing was marked by a whirlwind of constant moves. Stability was a luxury, and every day came with its hurdles. Yet, in all of this chaos, young LeBron found an anchor in his love for basketball. The adversity he faced, the struggle, the uncertainty, they all played a role in molding LeBron into the resilient man he is today. From football dreams to basketball dominance. Did you know that an injury was what tipped the scales in favor of basketball for LeBron James? Yes, you heard that right. Over his 2 seasons of high school football, he averaged over 20 yards per reception and scored an impressive 23 receiving touchdowns. Such a stellar performance even had big-name schools knocking on his door with football scholarships. But then, during one fateful AAU game, LeBron broke his wrist. That's when he had to make a tough call. He decided to hang up his football boots to safeguard his budding basketball career. He chose the court over the field, the hoop over the end zone, recognizing that the risk of injury in football could jeopardize his dreams of basketball stardom. As we look back now, it's clear that LeBron's call was spot on. He didn't just turn into a basketball player. He became a true titan of the game, confidence of a rising star. During his 4th grade year, LeBron James's life was pretty rough. His home address changed more times than he could count, and he missed nearly 100 days of school. Then, everything changed in 5th grade. LeBron found a more secure home and turned things around, scoring perfect attendance in school. When LeBron was in the 8th grade, he surprised the entire school by nailing his first dunk during a teacher-student game, slamming it home with his favorite teachers and showing early signs of his future greatness. But the classroom was never as exciting as the basketball court for him. By the time he was 16, he felt ready for the big leagues. He was so confident in his skills that he tried to convince the NBA to let him play without finishing high school. Can you imagine the audacity? But the NBA said, "Hold up, kid, you've got to graduate first." So LeBron, not one to back down from a challenge, finished high school at St. Vincent St. Marie in Akron, Ohio. He's then entered the NBA draft in 2003 and was the first overall pick by the Cleveland Cavaliers. As we know, the rest is history. Lucky number 6. So you may be wondering about LeBron's jersey number 6, which he wore during his time with the Miami Heat and the Olympics. Now, let's clear things up. The number 6 wasn't some random choice. It held quite a bit of significance for LeBron. His first son was born on the 6th day of October, and his other son, well, he made his grand entrance in June. Yup, the 6th month. Talk about a meaningful jersey number. But wait, it gets better. Some people started saying that the number 6 had some kind of devilish meaning. Crazy, right? But LeBron didn't seem to mind these rumors. After all, when you're one of the greatest basketball players on the planet, you're not gonna let some number gossip slow you down. The Handshake King. Guess what? LeBron James, the basketball champ, isn't just great at slam dunks. He's also a handshake maestro. He has a secret handshake with rapper Jay-Z, showing their solid buddy vibe. But wait, there's more. He's also got a special high five with Abigail Field, the Lakers team photographer. It's not just a regular high five though. It ends with a cool camera sign, his way of saying, great job. And guess who else gets a unique handshake? A camera crew member. It's a surprise that got fans buzzing with excitement. So, these aren't just ordinary handshakes, they're LeBron's fun way of saying hello and I see you. It's his secret language of friendship. Who knows, maybe one day he'll score a LeBron handshake too. So, there you have it, the top 10 fun facts about LeBron James, the basketball genius, and a man of many surprises. Who knew? Well, now you do. Until next time, folks, keep your game strong. Over and out.